Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Band Trading Cards, and welcome to Band Talks, where I discuss about trading card games in this channel. And today we're gonna discuss about the first edition is no longer the sought after in the trading card industry. There are many TCGs right now that are coming out in the market, and they are about 50 plus, 100 plus. There's so many guys that you need to filter them out. Okay, you just need the top 10, top 5, and there you will buy those products. And there's so many guys, and you can see in different YouTube channels. And yeah, now the trading card game has evolved, and it changed the way you see the first editions. Okay, that's why I want to talk to you about this, because I want to make you aware that the first editions right now are not the sought after for the collectors and investors. Well, for the players, players don't care about the first editions, don't care about the second edition, the rare cards. They all they care is the playability, right? So we're going to go to the collectability, investability, and I can tell you that the first editions are no longer sought after on this 2021. Okay, now the reason for that is we can go back to the Magic the Gathering, which Magic the Gathering had released the alpha, right? The alpha booster box, and they go beta, something like that. So the first of Magic the Gathering is alpha, then Pokemon. Let me know, guys, if I made a mistake. I think it's the base set, right? I'm not that familiar with Pokemon, but I think that's the base set that they're talking about, probably the first edition. Then on Yu-Gi-Oh, there should be a first edition, but I don't know what's the expansion set. Then Flesh and Blood had released the alpha set, alpha print of Welcome to Wraith. That's the first edition, and the yeah, those TCGs are, aiming for the first editions. And once collectors, investors see that that's the first edition of a TCG, then they gotta grab, buy so many boxes so they can flip, or they can collect, or they can make it sealed. So that's the way that was a few years, many years ago, because Magic the Gathering is already 27 years old. Yeah, around there now. And when there's the product that came in, there's one product that probably that changed the mindset of the collectors or investors, because it changed the way they see the first edition. Okay, now you can see that this product is called Metazu. You know what it is, right, guys? If you're watching in my channel, you know Metazu, right? But when Metazu came in to the market, they did not release a first edition. Okay, they released a product. They call it a Kickstarter product. And for those who doesn't know about Kickstarter, Kickstarter is the way you will get investors to your company, so that you can build your idea from your idea to the actual product. Okay, you not beg, but you get investors. Okay, and through the Kickstarter, that's the website that you can send your money to support that company. Okay, same thing, just like my Patreon. Like me, I have a Patreon channel. If you want to support me, you will go to the Patreon and get some tiers that you can support me financially. Same thing, almost similar to the Kickstarter, but Kickstarter has a span of time. Okay, so that's what Metazu had created. And then the first Kickstarter was 18,249. Not the first, but the Kickstarter that they created funded $18,249. So with a 255 backers, and that's few, guys. That's few. Then people are just, for me, I backed some of the Kickstarter like Mage Noir, Soulforge, yeah, Soulforge Fusion that came before, I think after Meidazu. Okay, now the Kickstarter had Meidazu was not yet that popular, guys, during that time because it $18,000 was funded, and only 255 people knew about Meidazu. So when Meidazu came into the market, the products are released, the booster boxes of the Kickstarter, and you can see that there's letter K there, the green letter K, that's a Kickstarter product. So people are getting those products, and those products went skyrocket. It's $10,000. I think there's more than that. The price was more than that. But what I've seen is $10,000 around there, 8,000, 10,000, and they have the non-alternating. And people have realized that, hey, there's another product that we have to look at, right? Like the investors and collectors. So the Polywog came in. Polywog was backed by 576 backers, and it got 165,000 funds. Man, so that means people are realizing that, hey, if there's a backer or there's Kickstarter backing, so we're gonna join because there's this one is the Kickstarter of Meidazu had this kind of traction to the masses, and the price was 10,000, 8,000. We're gonna go to that Kickstarter now, right? And even Soulforge, guys, Soulforge has 248,453 funds, and they were funded one with backers of 1,990 backers. Wow. And it started, going up, and the new TCGs right now is, man, it's so surprising, guys, and interesting to know why they back this kind of product. Okay, and I can tell you that there's a Kickstarter right now that has 1,022,000 guys already backed with 1,765 backers, and that is Nostalgics. Okay, I can say that the Nostalgics art is really cool, and Zaba is the creator, and he is so persistent. He is his marketing capability is really good. He is always there in the Discord. He always updates his members, and man, this guy is good. Okay, so the drawing, the cards are very cool. Okay, so I backed this project, but just the minimum, guys, because the booster boxes are already expensive. Imagine that you get one box, $99. Okay, and they call it the day one for the Kickstarter, and they have a first edition, which is I think it's printed on demand. Please correct me, but they call it day one booster boxes, and this will be limited to 5,000 boxes. Okay, so this is a Kickstarter, guys, with the letter K. Okay, now there's another TCG that is Grand Archive, whatever. Okay, so the Kickstarter was funded 988,000, guys. 988,000 with 913 backers. Okay, imagine that, guys. So people, collectors, investors are now going to the Kickstarter, and I've read on the forums, the Discord, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups, and they are talking about Kickstarters. And they said, well, I'm only up to the Kickstarter. Well, I'm not going to the first edition. Okay, so now, guys, that's this video is I want to tell you that first edition is no longer the sought after. It's the Kickstarters, okay? But actually, it's the first edition of the product. But, it changed the way the mindset is because the product is not yet fully made, fully designed, guys. It's like an artist was still drawing the art, but it's not yet finished. Okay, and then people are backing it. Okay, it's not yet finished. Unlike the Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Flesh and Blood, they already had created a product and it's already in the box and it's ready to buy. But this time, guys, it's different. Kickstarter is only an idea. Sometimes it's partly made. Okay, partly made. And this probably, I think, that will change the mindset in the next few years. Okay, and moving forward, people will not be looking at the first edition. They were going to look at the Kickstarter as an idea from a certain individual or a group of people to invest. OMG, that is a different how you get it, different route on the trading card game industry. Okay, but guys, I gotta tell you, please be careful. Okay, please be careful on spending money to this Kickstarter because of course it's still an idea and it hasn't been proven, okay, that it works. It's still from the scratch, guys. So there's a lot of play testing done. People had some creators had already play tested it and they just wanted to tweak on it and make it a real product. And there are some that I'm gonna tell you on this Saturday that was already created and it's already it's been played for many years and now it will be in the Kickstarter. So I'm gonna tell you on Saturday, but be careful on those Kickstarters that is not yet, it's just an idea. So be conservative on spending your money on that. But of course, for those investors, well, they buy cases and cases because they want to flip other boxes. Of course, they want to earn money, and there's nothing wrong about that. But just for you, like me, we are like the normal people that doesn't have that much money to buy cases and cases, trucks and trucks, truckloads of boxes. Be careful on what you invest. Okay, the first thing you need to know is the creator. Are the creators good? They have experience in business? Are they do they have any experience in playability, design of the cards, something like that? And do they have connections in TCG industries? See, and the artwork, guys, do they have teams of artists, or maybe they're just buying it by license? Because once the license expires, I guess there's an expiration of the license, and it's difficult to get another the artwork. Okay, and of course the community. Okay, the community should be alive. All right, should be alive, and the creator is there talking, something like that. And Zaba would on the Zaba of Nostalgic is good on that. Okay, and of course what else? The product itself, the playability. Look at the playability, guys. If it's a clone of another TCG or a clone of a clone of a clone, it's a bit, it's a bit sus. Sus, okay? Because a TCG that you need to you will back it should be it can be most as far as it can go, it should be a disruptive to the industry. That means it's a different kind of TCG. Okay, as far as you can search, if you can search those kinds of products that totally different from what is existing, then that is a good way. And you need to find if it's really the good game, that is a thumbs up. Okay, so guys, um be careful, be wise on how you invest your product. So for now, in this video, first editions are no longer sought after. It's the Kickstarter, it's just an idea, and it's just in a piece of paper, it is scratch. Okay, and also take note that the delivery of these Kickstarters will go so long, and it will be delivered in probably 8 months, 10 months. Okay, so your money will be sleeping on those boxes, okay, or those idea. So be careful on that. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. I hope I explained it well, but if not, comment down below and ask me something. I will answer that. And please don't forget to subscribe and like, and yeah, again, comment. Bye.